we're about to make a big announcement today. KB Titan, baby.
What you say?
Yeah, we're going to expand our horizon. We're going to add in a new class. We're definitely going to put together the knowledge that we've got with the Pro Stock crew members, and they're going to definitely help the Pro Mod program out. We'll come out next year and come out as strong as the Pro Stock team did in 2025 or 2026.
The biggest challenge that I have is bringing in a new partner, Keith Haney. We all know Keith. He's a great dude, loves racing, lives and breathes any kind of class. I mean, he owns a stock car track, owns a drag strip, runs Pro Mod cars, runs car dealership. So he's definitely will be a great fit for us.
The NHRA on Fox stage. And I'm joined here by a group of guys that are about to drop some big news in the world of door slammer drag racing. The name KB Titan, of course, is so well known in the Pro Stock ranks, but because of the addition of Keith Haney, Eric Latino, and, of course, Greg Anderson, and Jim Whiteley, of course, they are venturing into a new territory, which is the world of pro-modified drag racing. And it's a wild thing to think about, but it's such a popular form of the sport right now. There's a marketplace out there for people that want to go pro-modified racing but don't have the wherewithal to run their own operation. So what's going to happen here in the world of KB Titan Pro Mod is you're going to provide a service where people can get hooked up with this team and you can get them on the racetrack.
Yeah, what they'll be able to do is they'll be able to, show up with their helmet and their gloves and their racing gear and a license, obviously NHRA license, and get a Pro Mod, go racing, go back to work the Monday and not have to worry about stocking the parts, doing the tuning, making sure to get how you got the truck and trailer there. Got to go spend all the money to have the truck and trailer and own all those things that goes with it. They'll be able to just show up and race and enjoy it. And, kind of like the Pro Stock. Pro Stock's been amazing. And when I got to looking at this whole deal, Jim Whiteley obviously talked me into it over, I think, a beer. But anyway, I come into it. I see how the organization is run and how strict and organized it is. And I've loved racing my whole life.
Yes.
And to be a part of this is pretty cool. But I'm excited about the Pro Mod side, but nothing's changing on the Pro Stock side.
And, Eric, that's an important point. And we look at the roots. Jim Whiteley has Pro Mod roots. You have Pro Mod roots. Keith has Pro Mod roots. And I'm looking at a group of racers that understand what other racers want and need in this program. How long did this kind of take to come together?
The Pro Mod's always been something I always wanted to get back into. I love the Pro Stock. I mean, we just talked about how complicated they are to make them run so perfect. And as you can see, I can nail it and qualify number 1, and the next race I'm number 10. It's me. It's not the car. The crew's awesome. All we're trying to do is I own my own Pro Mod truck, trailer, engines, cars, crew. It's just a lot of work as a business guy. So the Pro Stock program works awesome. I fly in, my car's ready. I fly out, we run strong. We just want to give back exactly what we did with the Pro Stock program with Pro Mod.
And Greg, we look at the arc and the growth of KB Titan Racing over the course of time, and I'm sure there are still days you open the door to your race shop and you look around and you think to yourself, how did this happen, right? And my understanding is this is not simply going to be tacked on to the outside of the Pro Stock team. There's a new building being put up. There's going to be some separation there. Talk a little bit about yet another piece of evolution for this team.
Well, yeah, it's a new chapter for us, and obviously we've built the business model, the race model of being able, for the layman to come up and bring his helmet and sit in the race car and drive it and go out and win races and win championships. We think we can bring that business model of Pro Mod. If we can do it in Pro Stock, why can't we do it in Pro Mod? So it's a great opportunity for us. And the bottom line is, Brian, it'll end up benefiting both sides of it. The Pro Stock side and the Pro Mod side will both learn from each other. We'll have more equipment, we'll have more talent, we'll have more resources, and that just brings better results. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a new challenge, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be cool.
These guys were kind of needling you before you came on camera, like, you're going to have to at least give one of these things a shot. Like, there's a test session out there with your name on it somewhere, right?
Yeah, I guess that could happen someday. I'm not going to go out there in front of anybody, I don't think. We'll do it behind closed doors, maybe when nobody's around. But I've watched them forever. They're exciting as heck to watch. I can't imagine what it's like to be on the inside of them. And, the fear is, what if I like it?
Right. Can we talk a little bit about these programs? Are they going to be concentrated to a screw blower program, or is there going to be some options there? How's that looking?
So what we're going to have is, obviously we have Brandon Snyder that'll be tuning up the screw combination.
Nice.
I have Brandon Schweitzer that's going to be tuning up.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. This is
like all
pretty
this.
gangster right here. Okay.
You got Brandon Schweitzer that'll be tuning up the nitrous category, and then we're still looking for one now in the blue car that is run by Sean Murder Nova,
Yes.
as people know it. Brandon Stroud tunes it, but he also tunes other cars
Yep.
in NHRA and other series. We want to have everything for everybody, but there'll be
cool.
specific people that will only be turning a specific model.
Yeah.
And it makes it better for the driver.
Yes.
It makes it better for teaching a driver how to drive a Pro Mod, because it's not the easiest in the world. When you're
Yep.
at the 8th mile, if you ain't straight, it could get ugly quick. We've seen it many a times.
Yeah.
I think it'd be like a 5-car ideal, and they're not always going to be on the track, but definitely 2 nitrous cars are like 98 cubic inch.
Yeah.
So I want to try one of those 6 days of nitrous.
That's 2 Pro Stock.
That's
yeah.
what we're
That
gonna
is
put.
right.
We're gonna put you in that, a nitrous car. But we've got also we have new cars being built right now. We have 5 in the camp. 4 new cars being built right
Wow.
now. We hope to have 2 out by January. With all these new cars and all this, and Jim Whiteley being a huge part of this deal. I mean, I don't know if you've seen, Jim was on a nitro car this weekend. He was on a
Yes.
I mean, he was on I think he was on every single car in the whole.
He might have been. He might have been.
And I do want to give a shout out to NHRA, how great Jason, the security, and everybody at NHRA, and how they've treated me the last 2 races. Everybody's like, Keith, why are you here?
Yeah, what are you doing here, man?
And
Yeah. What are you
but
doing
if
here?
they didn't catch, I was standing behind a Pro Stock car watching all the KB cars going down the racetrack. You kind of should have figured it out, but very few did, from what I understood. So, anyway, pretty awesome.
And what I'm excited about is bringing the nitrous cars back to NHRA. I mean, we had Ricky Smith.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's coming back next year. So hopefully we can get 2 or 3 on the track next year, and I think it'll make the class a little more exciting.
The thing about Rookie is he's not been coming back since 1977.
Yeah.
And there it is
Unretired,
again. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you this. This is one of the things that we're going to work on extremely hard. That is the marketing side of it.
Yes.
So here's the deal. If you are a company that is a big company and you want national TV,
yeah.
NHRA, if you want, 8 Mile Racing, wherever you want to be, you'll be able to come on board with KB. It could be on the Pro Stock cars, the Pro Mod cars. So you're not a company that's just doing one car. You're now showing more.
Across
you
the
get
fleet.
more. You get a
We're
fleet
starting
of
to
cars.
do a lot of that too, because a lot of companies want to see a car in the finals. So instead of wrapping one complete car, we share that,
Yeah.
and it's a larger print, so it looks like you're part of the company, not just part of a contingency program.
Yeah. With KB Titan now, the Pro Mod side of things, to me it's hugely exciting. And just for one last time, let people know the opportunity exists. You want to run a 250 mile an hour quarter-mile car, you can handle that. You can handle 8-mile stuff. And it's so impressive to have that section off with the speciality of the nitrous guy versus the blower guy, and you're not just kind of lumping everybody into one group.
Well, you can also ride a Pro Stock car.
Yeah.
And
So-
that whole Pro Stock things too. And I guess the second part of this that I need to mention, it's one is not going to bleed over to the other in a negative way. You're not stealing resources from one side.
right.
You're not taking stuff away from this guy to
Totally
do this.
different teams.
Yeah, it's a whole different building. It's on the same property.
Sure.
The new building's going to be going up. It'll be a separate set of teams. I mean, we're going to use the CNC shop for
100%,
sure.
yeah.
There's going to be some machine
Yeah.
work, and the crews. I'm sure the crew chief. We're going to be leaning on Dave Connolly and Rob Downing and Nate to give us a hand on. Hey, what do we know about Pro Stock? Can we apply some of that to Pro Mod? But right
I've
now,
learned some stuff.
yeah, and right now I think for 2026 we're looking for drivers. Right now we got 2 nitrous cars and 2
Yeah.
screw cars ready to go. We just gotta sign up, line up, and hopefully by the end of the week we got a couple drivers.
If it sounds appealing to you, you want to go Pro Mod racing and you want to do a turnkey, these guys can get you handled. KB Titan is officially in the world of Pro Mod drag racing, and they're coming in hot. We'll be back with more from SEMA right after this.